Greetings, everyone, and welcome to VG Commentaries. And today we are going to demonstrate the full power of the Force. And in other words, yes, we are finally doing a Star Wars game because I am a longtime fan of Star Wars, and this is something I've been wanting to record for this channel for quite a while because this game is a huge part of my childhood, like particularly my teenage years, actually, because I remember being very excited for this game back when it was first announced in 2007, and I got it when it was later released in 2008. Although I actually grew up with the Wii version of the game rather than the HD re-released.
You casual pleb.
Why? Just because of doing Sith Warrior?
Yeah. No, excuse me. The Wii version. The Wii version. What are you talking about?
In a galaxy far, far away.
Hey, I actually liked the Wii version of The Force Unleashed. Yeah, it's not quite as good as the HD version, but I still thought the Wii version was good for what it is. In fact, it actually has something that the HD version doesn't have, which is a multiplayer dual mode.
Yeah, and this game has something
it actually has the title crawl and everything.
Yeah. Hey, that's one thing Rogue One doesn't have.
I mean, I mean, it's cool. Either way, it's a good movie.
And we're looking for
where's the title crawl?
And we're looking forward to the Last Jedi coming out.
Where's the title crawl?
Yeah.
I mean, technically, it's kind of like a side story movie. So you know, it's kind of.
I guess.
I mean, it is because they were too afraid to call it a prequel. So yeah, just call it a side story. Call it a side story, not a prequel. A side story.
Just a Star Wars story, not even side story, just a Star Wars story.
Yeah,
exactly.
Even though it is a prequel.
It's like its own movie. It's like its own movie.
Yeah, it's a prequel in its own. It's actually a prequel in every right.
But you can't call it that because
you know.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Also,
yes,
this game runs off the Havoc engine, which was used in Sonic 06, Sonic Unleashed, and many other games. So yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, the Havoc engine, the central of ragdoll jokes. Just
okay. Now, just so you guys know, the version of the game I am playing is the Mac version, because yes, there is a Mac version of The Force Unleashed, and it's the only. I also have the Xbox 360 version as well, but the Mac
no capture card.
Yeah, no capture card. I can only record off of my own computer screen and technically my PlayStation 4 as well. But yeah, so I'm basically using what I have. But again, I do plan on getting a capture card this summer. I just need a bit more information about it because I obviously want to record Devil May Cry and maybe Ninja Gaiden.
At the time of this recording, by the way, at the time of this recording.
Yeah, at the time of this recording, it's actually May rather than, say, June or August or whenever this will be uploaded.
Actually, do you want me to handle DMC? I forgot. Am I handling DMC or
if you want to?
Okay, I was planning on doing that. I finally know how to set up everything. So once I get finalized, yeah.
But anyway, right off the bat, we get my favorite character in the entire Star Wars franchise, and he still is the legendary badass himself, Darth Vader. Lucas, can you stop interrupting me? I was trying to.
What is your favorite Star Wars character?
Oh no, not Chewbacca.
No.
What? Oh, gee.
Also,
so we get to play as the Arby's guy. Okay.
He has no interest in your food, Commander. He's here on a mission of his own. But yeah,
this Vader is really not feeling it. He should have killed that guy.
Yeah.
He's not interested, as you heard him say earlier.
And unfortunately, not voiced by James Earl Jones. This is not good.
Instead, Darth Vader
plays Vader.
Yep. This is how the game starts. When you first play the game, you get to play as Darth Vader, and that's just how awesome the first level of this game is.
Basically, it's God mode. You can't even run because why would you?
All over again, like the hallway scene.
Yeah, it's the basically think. Scene. Yeah, this is the game. This is the game version of the hallway scene.
Yeah. I'll watch this. I'm gonna use a stormtrooper as a literal weapon. Just watch.
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
Stop. What?
Yep. Yep.
Yep. That's how you attack a Wookiee. You
just throw one of your own guys at him.
I need to play this.
That's just how. And I use Force. Seriously, Darth Vader is so awesome in this game.
Can you do the whole Force
already? It's OP
with anybody in this game?
just look at this. This is why it's called The Force Unleashed, because
Can you use the Force with any character in this game, please?
You only play as two particular. Well, you only play as really one character, but and for the intro you play as Vader. But yeah, you could do crazy crap with the Force.
I saw a lot of, I saw some of, Seth. I saw some of Clement's playthrough of it, and yeah, like when I first saw this, I was like, oh my god, you get to play as Darth Vader. He's the most OP character in the entire franchise.
I wouldn't say the entire. Well, I wouldn't say the entire franchise, but he certainly ranks high up there. Again, he's my favorite character, so yeah. This is my favorite level in the game strictly because I get to play as my favorite character. Again, like I said, I thought this game. Okay, well, like I said outside of the call, I think that this was the most ambitious Star Wars game for its time. Basically, I remember being very excited for this game back when it was first announced. But yeah, even though I played the Wii version, I eventually did play the better HD version, and yeah, this game was a lot of fun. Like, I used to think this game was fantastic and one of the best games in the series, but looking back at it now, especially as we'll see later on, this game hasn't exactly aged that well, and it honestly could have been better. Although, at least unlike The Force Unleashed 2, which we'll probably get to much, much later down the road, Force Unleashed 1 at least feels like a finished game, while The Force Unleashed 2 feels unfinished, although it was more obvious in The Force Unleashed 2's case, because, for reasons we'll talk about another time.
Oh my god, you're killing Chewbacca's family! Are you making the?
Oh yeah, that's just presumptuous of you. Like, yeah, they're Wookiees, of course. Yeah, Wookiees are related. Yeah, sure, that's totally logical, right? That's like saying I'm related to the African man across the pond.
It's either that or you're basically making the Star Wars Christmas special much better.
Yeah, by killing all the Wookiees. That makes sense.
Wait, the what? I don't know what this is.
Don't
Let's
not
talk
about it. Don't ask.
Just to answer your question, Malcolm.
By the way, yes.
Okay, just to answer your question, Malcolm. Yes, there was in fact a Star Wars Christmas special, and it was. It was alright.
First Ninja Turtles and now Star Wars?
It's pretty much the most infamous thing in the world. Don't even look it up. It's hard to watch.
It can't be worse than the Ninja Turtles. Come on.
By the way, guys.
Oh, how naive.
By the way, guys, if you happen to see any sudden movements from my character, like how he suddenly shifts from left to right, like suddenly turns in a new direction, well, that's because I'm using the keyboard and mouse to play this game. I don't have an Xbox 360 controller to use for this game. I would use my PS3 controller or PS4 controller, but this build of The Force Unleashed on the Mac doesn't support those controllers, so I had to use what I could. Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
No, that's cool.
Yeah, but yeah, as I said, The Force Unleashed could have been a better game, but there's still a lot to be unlocked with the perfect Star Wars hack and slash. And the ragdoll physics. Yeah, the ragdoll physics are pretty funny in this game.
Especially, you see Vader's cape? You see how it just flew like all Batman like? Like when you walk sometimes the wind just blows it back. It's so cool.
That's why Vader is awesome. That's one of the reasons why Vader is so awesome.
Yeah.
What? Where'd he go? He just jumped
away.
Oh,
there he
right
is.
Nope.
He went to grab a smoothie. That's all.
Not anymore.
Actually, when did this game come out again? It seems pretty
2008?
early.
2008. It came out in 2008. September 2008, I think.
Why did I feel like it was? I felt like it came out in like 2004 or something. 2005 or something.
Oh no.
No. 2004. That was the time of the PS2 and Xbox. So.
Yeah.
And GameCube.
GameCube, of course.
GameCube, yes.
The lunchbox, yes, of course.
I really want more. Like you said, this game is really ambitious, and it's not far from the truth. Seriously.
Oh, ambitious for its time, really. When it comes to
you don't see a lot of
time.
Yeah.
I mean, like, look at Saints Row. Nobody does what Saints Row does.
Like,
I mean, it's a carbon copy of GTA.
It's a parody of GTA. It's a parody of a parody.
Yeah, but nobody dares to do what they do.
George Lucas was actually involved with this game, and this
Oh
in the
my
story.
lord! What did he do?
All I know is that he did approve of all the story elements for this game.
Okay.
And,
he produced it. He produced it.
The story
He's a
was
producer,
written.
nothing more.
Yeah, the story was written by Hayden Blackman, and
Good.
Hayden Blackman was also working on another Star Wars game at the time that would eventually become The Force Unleashed, I think.
Yeah, and to think, you know, George only directed one Star Wars movie, basically, and then the second that was the first Star Wars, and then the second guy comes in, not George Lucas, and people say that's the Empire's better. It's like pretty much the best movie of all time.
Pretty much.
You really got to think about that.
Oh yeah. George Lucas, it's agreed, is not a very good director.
Okay.
Why did they bring
now,
back
guys, I'm gonna admit this right now. I can totally agree that Star Wars Episode 1 and 2 are not very good films, but I will defend Revenge of the Sith. I actually like Revenge of the Sith, and yes, Anakin Skywalker is one of my favorite characters. I said it. Come at me, haters.
So you pretty much like the hot topic of movies, just this overly edgy thing for edgy's sake.
I like Anakin in the Clone Wars more so because I thought that was his best portrayal.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
Anakin in the Clone Wars is definitely his best portrayal. I actually think he's a fun character.
Yeah.
I mean, the best part about the prequels were the fight scenes, no doubt. I didn't watch it for the story or anything.
I'll say now. Wouldn't you agree that the worst part of the prequels is Jar Jar Binks?
Well, yeah.
I mean, like, I was a kid. Okay, I was a kid. I did not know any better, so.
Yeah, you didn't know that this was offensive to pretty much every single black guy.
Nobody like my movie now.
Yeah, I did not know any better. I did not know any better. Jesus.
Right off the bat, we got our first boss fight. Now we're immediately fighting this rogue Jedi, and this rogue Jedi This Jedi actually has a name. His name is actually Kento Neon, or just Kento. I don't know what his last name is. And,
I just call him Master Nobody.
Yeah.
Okay.
Master Nobody important.
Oh, because Kingdom Hearts reference.
No, he's not nobody important. This guy is so inconsequential.
But Will, he's not a nobody. If he was, he'd be wearing that black hood, that black robe and hood, you know.
Wouldn't he look like one of those lesser? It depends if he's a lesser nobody, but we don't have time to get into all Kingdom Hearts. You can hurt your brain some other time.
Yeah.
Shut up. It's not. Well,
and as you can see,
it doesn't hurt my brain, but whatever.
I mean, it's a wonderful. I mean, me neither, but I just like. I mean, like a lot of people.
Oh yeah. It's hard. It's always hard to understand the first time. Yeah, it's always hard to understand the first time.
I love no disrespect.
But as you can see, I am making mincemeat out of this Jedi because he's
this is
pathetic.
a tutorial boss.
Yeah, and again, Darth Vader is the best character in the entire series. No matter.
Can you just go up and down on the Force with him, like lift him up, lift him down, lift him up, lift him down?
Well, he can't.
Can you do that?
We can't do it all the time, but he can occasionally grab him when possible.
Okay.
Yeah, cool. Boss fights you can't really grab.
Oh.
Yeah. But you can, but you can do some pretty cool attacks on them once you get it down. And whenever
are we on Kashyyyk?
Yes, this is Kashyyyk, not Kashyyyk. It's Kashyyyk.
That's how sorry. I never really knew how to pronounce that.
Do your Star Wars terminology, plebeian.
Oh.
Nah, I'm good. I'm good. I don't want to go too crazy.
Wait, I'm gonna ask. Like, so Seth.
What?
Do you actually remember who voices? Do you know who actually voices Darth Vader in this game?
Yes.
Chad Vader.
Yes. Yes, Chad Vader. Darth Vader is voiced by Matt Sloan, and Matt Sloan was known for voicing Darth Vader in this parody series on YouTube known as Chad Vader. And
it took a while to press the E button there.
I did that on purpose because I wanted to show how you can never fail the QuickTime events. I could just so I could just sit there looking all badass like, okay, Jedi, what are you gonna do now, huh? What are you gonna do?
Oh yeah,
you can't do anything. You can't. You can't stop me because I'm the goddamn Dark Lord of the Sith, and I'm gonna prove it to you again. Just get out of here. Hadouken, what?
Hadouken.
Hadouken!
Oh my god! You just made me picture Darth Vader doing a Tatsumaki Senpukyaku.
Oh my god!
I don't think you can
Oh yeah.
I know he can't do that, but you get the idea.
That'd be pretty cool if he did, though. That'd be pretty cool if he did.
So
Let's
anyway,
do Street Fighter one of these days. Let's do Street Fighter one of these days.
Oh, now this is something we've never seen in Star Wars before. Darth Vader's lightsaber got pulled right out of his hand by a kid of all things.
Okay, that's really cool.
Oh, is that Star Killer?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
This way. Here it comes.
And, oh dear, thunder is outside of my house.
Thunder, rain, and lightning. People on the horizon.
Now, as we saw there, Darth Vader basically killed all of his men. Like, he decided to spare Starkiller's life because he believes that, because of how strong he is in the Force, he believes that there's potential to him of what he can potentially.
That's his name, Starkiller. I mean,
Code name, not really a name, more of a code name.
It'd be cool if he was Star-Lord. Everybody knows who Star-Lord is. Come on, Starkiller.
Starkiller.
Cease and desist from Marvel Studios.
Technically, in the novel, Starkiller actually did have a proper name. His name was Galen Merrick in the novel, but in the video games, he's just known as Starkiller. But a fun fact. Fun fact. Did you know that Starkiller was originally going to have a proper Sith title, as George Lucas offered the names Darth Icky and Darth Insidious? I can't make that up. That's really what he said.
Darth Icky.
I wonder what he's doing these days. I wonder what Crazy Lucas is doing these days.
Hanging out on his farm.
Maybe he's probably making some Jar Jar Binks fanfics.
Oh God!
Lisa, love you.
May you never make another movie again.
Swimming in Force Awakens money.
Oh, what can we see here?
Obi-Wan?
Well, that's what you think, but just watch.
Oh.
Nope.
It's a fake?
Meet Proxy, everyone. Proxy is a droid that we've never seen before in the Star Wars universe until this game. He basically has the ability to, first of all, he is capable of lightsaber combat, but he can also recreate the physical appearance of many different characters throughout the Star Wars universe.
Think C-3PO, except a homicidal maniac.
Pretty much, yeah.
Do you guys know if they use motion capture for this game?
They did.
These guys, that Starkiller guy looks really familiar.
Well, that's because Sam Witwer, the actor for Starkiller, Starkiller's face is actually Sam Witwer's face.
I noticed that. I'm jealous that you met him. I'm jealous that you met him, though I'm still disappointed that you failed to do a freaking channel shout out for this channel.
Forget Lucas, stop ranting about it. Let me tell you. Okay, let me tell you guys. Yes, I actually met Sam Witwer, and I did get his autograph, as I will edit in a picture of it here. Unfortunately, he couldn't give us a channel shout out, as I tried asking him. But it's not that he didn't want to. It's just that I don't think he was allowed to. But
I tried to get a whole Pokemon crew shout out, but like the staff said I couldn't take pictures or like videos in there, so I just had to settle for like the autographed Pokeball.
Okay.
Like the only person I met who was the only person I saw at Star Wars Celebration Orlando who was nice enough to let me get one more selfie with was Ashley Eckstein, the voice of Ahsoka. So yeah.
Yeah, but I knew he looked so familiar. That's really cool, though.
Yeah,
you can tell where motion capture is getting really good. I mean, it's early. It's in the early stages, but it was getting better. It was getting better.
I'll wait till you see The Force Unleashed 2. The Force Unleashed 2 has even better graphics than The Force Unleashed 1.
But just not as good.
Oh no, it's better. The graphics are better in The Force Unleashed 2. The gameplay is not as good, but the graphics are better.
And then Mass Effect Andromeda happened.
I was thinking that. I was gonna call it the Andromeda effect. I think I'm gonna call it that now. Like whenever
my face is tired.
Whenever there's like
the Andromeda Mandela effect is official, everyone.
Okay, so with that being said, that was part 1. Tune in for part 2, where we finally get to play as the main character of this game.